like that.
No.
You know.
Not everybody. They're just.
This is the good one. This is the good one. This is the screecher and the biter. You're the biter. Oh, they're both biting. They're all biting.
I love this one. This is the tiny one. I can't tell. One of them's a tiny one. Like we gotta like measure them next to each other. Hey, little ducky.
We'll have to like
Oh,
tomorrow
good.
when we like really work with them. We can put those little bands I have on them, so we can then like identify them and give them names. They're gonna have to be gender neutral names though, because I have no idea what these friends are.
So maybe we
I
should
don't-
wait on names.
Ow! I was just thinking
Is there
like
a way we can
gender
identify
neutral
the
names.
genders?
Yeah, you can sex ducks, but I know chickens, not ducks.
Well, this is probably maybe the people on here can help us. Maybe surely there's a way, right?
Surely. Ow! Ow! You're gonna give me a hickey on my neck. That's not okay, little duck. You can't go over there because you're gonna poopy on my shoulder. You're gonna poopies on my shoulder.
You okay, Lovey?
Mother!
What happened, Lovey?
What do you think happened?
Did it peck you in the eye? I'm sorry, Lovey. No.
Okay.
As long as you can see out of it. Still.
Yeah, where'd they go?
Hello, friends. How are y'all doing today?
No! No, where did you go? Oh, your children are going rogue. Okay.
They're my children when they're bad, but they're yours when they're good.
If Noodle is mine all the time, it just
What?
took a poop on my head.
Oh.
In my hair.
Should we have this blanket right here?
Yes, I need to wash this blanket.
All right.
Yeah, this. Hi, everybody. I think, can you see it? You cannot see it, but it did just poop in my hair. Oh, Lordy. Hi, babies. So, y'all, I have new friends. These are not the ducks that are outside. That mama is going to keep those babies probably as wild as humanly possible. I found these babies at Tractor Supply today. It's trying to get my eye again. You are bad. Oh, stop that. Stop. I'm thinking maybe getting 2 might have been the way to go. The 3 might have been the number that sent it over. But I told Ellie, I said, I've been really missing Pablo. I miss having ducks that walk up to us. And I said, and I feel like the viewers really miss that too. And I said, I wanna see if like selfishly, I want a really friendly duck for myself. But I know y'all really enjoy watching that too. And I know nobody could replace Pablo. And I would never want to replace Pablo. But I do want ducks like him, you know. I have no idea what these babies are. I forgot to look. But they're not Muscovies. I know that. And so Adam or Steve is doing great. He comes and he eats cat food on the front porch. And then he goes and he flies off for a little bit.
But he's been dethroned by King Robbie as the marquee duck around here, though.
They weren't lost, y'all. I'm not even going to lie to you. I bought them at Tractor Supply. I really did. But we were talking, and I don't know. I didn't even tell you this, but I've been thinking about it. And I know y'all were really missing Pablo. I've been seeing that a lot recently across quite a few people's videos. And I kind of want to give back to y'all and let y'all see friendly ducks again. You know, it's nice to look out into the pasture. My eye is burning, by the way.
From that peg?
Yes.
Aw.
It's okay. It'll be okay.
We're picking at Mama's shirt. We're cleaning our little feet, our little flippers, whatever they're called.
Mm.
We're trying to pick Mama's nose.
You're not going to find anything in there.
Oh, now we're...
You got to give me a hickey. But, yeah, we can't ever replace Pablo, but I would love to have more friendly ducks around. And I know that I could have started with those babies already outside, but y'all...
They're already imprinted on Mom. It's not the same.
They are. And these have already clearly chosen us. They were in the house. They're going to be in the house for like a little bit, not long, but just a little
I
bit.
think they've chosen you. They're leaving me. Every time I pick them up, they run right back to you.
Well, they're like flock animals too. And I'm trying to keep them on this blanket because I do not want one to poop on my head again. I didn't plan on washing my hair, but I guess I am now. And so we had them in a little box by our bed where no cats could be with them, you know, and one of them just sat there and kept crying, like screaming bloody murder for a duck. Ow! And so I picked it up and I let it sleep on this blanket in bed with me. And anytime I would move my chin away from it, it would start screeching again. So I think it's safe to say that these probably imprinted on a human because they came from a hatchery. And so I think they're probably gonna, oh, up, 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 up. This is where we are. I know what some people are gonna say, more birds. Yes, more birds, but ducks are good to have, and I would love to have, like, almost a reminder of Pablo, because right now I don't feel like we even have a reminder of Pablo except all the ducks that look like him. But I don't think y'all realize just how much joy, like, off camera Pablo brought us. Like, he would come out on the porch and we would go sit on the porch with him and just pet him. Noodle's good with birds. If you bite that baby, you and me are gonna have a problem. Good boy. Yeah, we're doing really great. And we loved Pablo, and I'm pretty sure he just flew off somewhere. I hope he's living a happy life.
That's the hard thing with
birds that come.
Yeah, every bird that we've had that showed up like out of the blue or mysteriously also disappeared mysteriously.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, I love that.
That's literally their names.
Pablo, that long-tailed peacock that was here with Jack that one time.
John.
Oh yeah, John.
John was here for like a week.
Hope's another example.
That one was tough on you.
Yeah. I love Pablo, but I wasn't much more attached to Hope. That still makes me sad to think about.
I know. Y'all aren't hungry.
The worst part is that it was when we were in Mexico.
Yeah. Because we were on family vacation.
I wonder, not to like totally get ahead of myself or make myself out to be all that, but I wonder if like she had like an attachment, even though she never got close to me really. I wonder if she enjoyed seeing me walk around and like I was the one that fed her favorite foods every day and stuff like that. And so I wonder if me not being there for 5 days or a week kind of made her sad, thinking that I'd moved on or that I went somewhere else, and that made her subsequently go somewhere else. Or I couldn't even fathom if she like went looking for me or something like that. I don't know. I'm probably getting ahead of myself, but that would break my heart if that's actually what happened. So I can't go to Mexico anymore.
That's the other eye. Did Mama Goose ever hatch her eggs? So let me tell you what happened with Mama Goose. Okay.
Hey, Cup.
Probably, how long ago did we get Hey Hey's run fixed? 2 weeks ago, maybe? He does not like birds.
Like birdies, Cup. I guess that means no.
Does not like birds.
Cup, it's okay. Hey.
Yeah, he's not a fan.
It's just little animals like you. It's okay, Cup.
He got pecked by a chicken the other day when it was out on the couch with me, so I understand his hesitancy. Okay, the goose, sorry. So Mama Goose was laying on 3 eggs. My sister came and... don't do that.
What, me?
No, the duck. It seemed like she had been on her eggs for like a while. Like, maybe I'd say like 17 days. It seemed, Noodle, don't do that. And so I was like, I told Rika, I said, she's been on them for a while. They sit on eggs for 28 days. Since we're probably on like around day 15 or 17, let's candle them and see if there's any development. And if there's development, we'll give them back. If not, she doesn't need to sit on eggs that aren't fertilized and aren't going to develop. And so we candled all 3 eggs, and there was no sign of development. And so what we ended up doing is we cracked them, but we gave them to the pig. And when I looked like further inside, because I've never candled goose eggs, and so I just wanted to make sure. But there was, like, normally when the yolk turns to an embryo, you can like see all the little blood vessels and stuff. You can tell when they're fertilized, and hers weren't developing at all. So we took those eggs from her. The next day, she got busy and laid 3 more eggs, so she's sitting on 3 more eggs right now. So I don't know. I might go candle them. You are a runner. You are a runner. You are bad. You are my problem.
Does Finny Kitty like birds?
Finn likes to watch. I don't think he likes when they get in. Ow. Ow. Ugh. Ugh, I don't know what that was. Oh, it deposited something in my mouth.
Oh, buddy, that's not good.
I've never had ducks act like this with me. Ever. I think this is a good sign. Can you please? I'm gonna actually puke.
What happened? They're pooping on your shirt?
That is what it deposited in my mouth.
Poop? No way, Bubby, that's awful. No. Bubby, you gotta go wash it out. The last thing we need is you getting sick.
I already got it out of my mouth.
The 5-second rule, isn't that what they say?
I'm trying to act like it didn't happen.
I feel like, I don't even know if the 5-second rule is legitimate. Probably the bacteria, honestly, transfers before it even, like, actually makes contact with it. Probably the
Air
microscopic
exposure.
airborne particles is what transfers first.
Stop trying to go rogue. Y'all go rogue, and this is when y'all... Well, y'all, if I put the ducks on my lap,
Yeah, you better not touch me with that blanket. That's the first thing we need to clean off.
they want to be by my face, or they start screaming.
That is what it deposited. I watched it just peck into a pile of poop with its beak.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Brush teeth and gargle, okay, Ellie?
Stop that!
Precisely.
And then, stop that! And then I'm going to use our new water pick. We got a water pick, and
Oh, yeah.
Ellie hates it.
Nothing's violent. That's just
It was
asking for
so
your
violent.
teeth to bleed.
Oh! You saw it, right?
Yeah, I kind of did.
You know, faith in humanity, I wish I was having a great day, but these little ducklings keep pecking me in the eye and depositing poop in my mouth. So if that didn't happen, maybe... Stop.
I think we'll just stick with hugs as our
Everybody,
form of
you know
affection
what,
for the next 2 or 3 days.
Here's the thing, not everybody, but lots of people, and people stop eating poop. They're getting to the point where they're frustrating me enough where I'm going to start cussing, and this is going to be a problem.
No, Bubby.
What was I saying? Oh, people in my family and, just all around, I feel like people are always asking us about babies, When are we going to have babies,
Oh,
right?
human babies?
Yeah. But, like, I'm not functioning with these 3 right here. I don't think you just took a dive, you psycho. Okay, this is... Do y'all see how ridiculous this is? This is where they want to be. Stop eating the poop. Like, come on now. Oh no, Finn and Cup's chasing Finn.
The other 2 alphas of the house, they'll have to sort that out themselves.
They will. That's not one we intervene with.
Yeah,
But hey, if y'all have any questions, let's go. I'll go ahead and retell the story since Faith in Humanity didn't get to hear it, and anybody else that just joined. So we had the 16 that were born on the farm. I could have just... Did you just see Stormy? You missed it. We had the 16 that were born on the farm to that mom, and I could have brought like 3 or 4 inside for myself. I would really appreciate... Stop that. I'm going to have to like bleach in my mouth at this point. Okay. There we go. That's okay. Yeah, y'all are blocked. You're blocked, and you're just going to bite my hand. We do not have dogs. We have cats. And so the babies that were born outside, that mama is just way too attached to. And anytime I try to take it's like she knows she has 16. And anytime I take just one away, she flips out. So I'm just going to let her have her 16, and we'll see what happens with that. I saw these at Tractor Supply and fell in love. And I decided we are going to have more ducks like Pablo via this kind of attention. Yeah, it's wonderful. You're about to poop on me. They poop like every 15 minutes, I think. And there's 3 of them, so, there's lots of poop. Yes. No. No, y'all are not staying inside for long. Y'all are gonna live in the omelet. And I will visit you every day. I know y'all say it's okay to put them up, and trust me, I know, but I'm trying to bond with them. You know, this is the first step. It may suck right now. Stop eating poop. There are things that you like don't think you should ever have to say. Just in general, stop eating poop is not. No, you're gonna. I wonder if it's trying to be like a mama duck and feed me, or a mama bird.
Maybe.
Except it's eating the wrong thing.
They say that's what cats do sometimes. Is that cats, they think that their humans are incompetent cats, and so they just sit, and so they sit there. They try to bring them birds. They gotta bring them stuff to feed them because we can't feed ourselves.
It's one of two things: either your cat is trying to bring you kills because they want to show you like how proud they are, like they want you to be proud of them, or they bring it to you because they think you're incompetent. I don't know what gunpowder does. She brought us a bird the other day. It was really stop that.
It's gunpowder brings us songbirds once in a while.
Yeah, she does, and I don't know why. She does, and we just we try to ignore that behavior. We don't want to like egg that on, you know. You cannot crawl into my mouth. That's just not going to happen. So yeah, y'all, we've got ducklings. Oh, the donkey's getting big. Oh, remember I told you she named a donkey after her baby donkey after me?
That's adorable. Oh my God. I do remember that kind of. I think I do actually.
Carter was playing in cow poop in Papa's video. Now that adds character. There's a difference between playing and eating. I always told Ellie when we have babies, we will have the nastiest little farm babies. Like,
as long as you're not ingesting.
Okay, but if I see a baby outside eating cat food, you know what? If you like cat food, okay. You know what? I'm going to pick my battles. You want to eat some dirt? You know what? You do it. I guarantee you'll never do it again. You want to try a goat turd? I don't recommend it, but you know what? If I don't see you doing it, I can't do anything about it, you know?
Well, I may not go that far. We'll need them hospitalized, but
Look.
I like the idea though. With more,
build their immune systems. You want to lick the grass?
With more minor
lick
things.
The window? Go ahead, lick the window. I don't care.
With more minor things where the consequences isn't death or long hospitalization, then I'm all for it. Maybe not that. Come on, Lavelle.
Finn.
I'm a lion, Congress.
That's the thing, though. I think I ate dog food when I was little. It's sometimes you just.
People who are raised differently in Texas. We were raised differently over here.
I was the kind of kid that I lived in the woods,
this
so.
Ain't Texas. Ain't no hold 'em. It's just different in Texas, like that Beyonce
Can't
song.
Hold 'em. Play your cards. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I was the kid that.
I wonder if Beyonce's ever been to Texas before.
Are you actually joking?
Probably.
Lovey.
She probably performed here many times.
Born in Houston.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why she made that song. I didn't know that. Wow. Yeah. I didn't know that.
Born and raised in Houston, right? It's Houston. Beyonce in Houston. I'm pretty sure it's Houston. But no, I was the kid that because I lived in the woods, there was nobody around our house, and my dad would never wear a shirt, and so I also did not like to wear pants, so I would walk around in my underwear without a shirt on because my dad didn't have to wear a shirt. Finally, you know, once you get to a certain age, you have to make the child put clothes on, but when I was a toddler, yeah, definitely didn't want to be a part of that. Did you know walking in a cures athlete's feet?
Walking in cow poop cures.
Have you ever had athlete's foot? What is athlete's foot?
It's some sort of.
Is it like a rash?
Probably some sort of bacteria, obviously. But that can make sense how one terribly rancid bacteria just totally smothers and destroys the other. Yeah, I could see that. They say, I read on Cool Facts at least.
Cool Facts.
I read that it's this thing I had on my phone or my iPod.
And it's wrong half of the time.
Yeah, I fact-checked half of the facts and they were kind of off or a little bit skewed. But one of the things I read, Meg always gives me a hard
Stop
time
eating poop!
because when I met her, I shared all these cool facts that I read on Cool Facts, and then we looked them up, and a lot of them weren't true. It was really disappointing. I was trying to impress her when we first met. One thing I read, though, is that lice prefer clean heads instead of dirty ones, contrary to popular belief.
I think it's the opposite. I think they can grab on to.
Well, you would think, but
I don't remember what it is. It's some. I remember we looked this up and like
people
we were
say,
both
"Oh, you
right.
got lice, you don't wash your hair or whatever because you share hats with people or something like that." But
Y'all are so bitey.
they so bitey.
Are they hungry and going to your mouth for food? That's the thing. They're not hungry. Okay, do they want food? Probably, because I've learned with the little babies, they'll sit there and they'll eat all day. But they have been in their little container alone with their food since like 6:30. So they had y'all are cute. They've had their food. And here's the thing. They did this when we picked them up from Tractor Supply too. Like they've been little bites. Are you giving me your paws? Thank you, Noodle. That's so sweet of you.
Dang, Mike Tyson's so slow. Don't let me hear him say that. He'll punch me, but
I don't think you're ever gonna come in contact with Mike Tyson. I think you're okay. Ugh!
it says who'd win in a 40-yard dash, Mike Tyson or Tom Brady? But
I ate Purina dog food as a kid. I would feed my dog a nugget, then I would eat one. Yes. Hey, it adds character, and it builds your immune system. Little babies. Oh, Teresa loves when they stand up and flap their wings. I do too. I love when they do the little bites on my finger. It's cute. Noodle, it's okay, baby. His eyes are wide. Noodle doesn't know how to react to the birds yet. Thank you for biting. Y'all are pecking like chickens. Your cats eat off your plate to this day. Do y'all want to know, out of all of the cats we have in this house, there are only 2 cats that will steal something from your plate. And these are, I bet y'all probably thinking, oh, it's Noodles, right? Like, that tracks, or maybe Loveland, I don't know. No, it's Cup and Cake. And who is Cup and Cake's, like, person? That one right there. No other cat will take food from your plate, except yours too. Your main 2, Cup and Cake, your babies.
that's just a coincidence.
It's not. It's not. Everybody else will come and stalk you. But Cup and Cake will take, like, we had pizza the other night, and we just eat with our pizza boxes, like, sitting in front of us. You know, who needs a plate when you've got a pizza box? And I watched Cake come and steal crust out of the box. Noodle, it's okay. It's not going to get you.
And that's because she's old and she's hungry.
That's not what it is. Anytime we get Jersey Mike's, Jersey.
All of our other cats are below 3 and they're 10.
No, the thing is,
They've paid their dues.
if you ever get bored, Google what vanilla extract is made out of, and you'll never want to eat it again. It's probably like something like Beetles, huh? I choose just to, if it tastes good, I'm going to roll with it.
Is that Mikkel? Oh, I thought that was Mikkel.
Where did you see this at?
It's on Facebook.
Who?
It says that your sister's track team's going to regionals.
Oh, yeah.
It's exciting for them.
Yeah, well, that's how you have to go to regionals before you can go to state.
True. And they go to state every year anyways.
Yes, they do. Reka's going to be an 8-time state qualifier. Done it every year at beaver butt secretion. Wow.
What does that
Love
mean?
it. I love it.
It's like that body butter that somebody sent me that one time.
Body butter?
What
What do you think body butter is?
I don't know. I think my dad thought I cut.
Who'd he chase?
Loveland. I think my dad thought I got it for myself or something. I don't know if he was just playing a joke for a video, but I think somebody sent it to me
What do
as
you
a
think?
package back in 2020.
Okay, body butter though. What do you like?
I don't know. I guess.
What do you think body butter is made out of? A lot of times it's shea butter.
I don't know what that is.
Lotion. Who secretes the beavers? That's a good question. What if your job was a beaver secreter? You secrete the oils out of their butts.
I don't know what that means.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Are y'all getting tired now? Y'all have gotten quiet. Noodle. Oh my goodness. Noodles. You are so crazy. You can't reach them again. He thought Ellie was doing personal stuff with the lotion. Really? That's,
Is that what he thought?
Guys, you just pooped on me again. I'm telling you, stop eating poop! I'm just going to keep covering it up with the blanket, y'all. I promise. I'm going to, like, hose this shirt and blanket down, and then it's going in the wash. It was dirty already anyways. Oh, my gosh, that means we don't have a couch blanket because I have to dry the rest of the blankets. I'm sorry. Do y'all hear the cats in the background being...
They get the zoomies at this time of night. Well, because this is midday for them.
No, they got the zoomies, like, early this morning. Me and Ellie really messed up our sleep cycle. But, hey, we had a very good, like, morning date. We were at IHOP at, like, 8 o'clock. It was really great. And then, we really just messed up the day. But, hey, we even still were able to get we got all of the necessary chores done. I didn't get my projects done.
I'm coasting right now because I worked really hard the past 3 or 4 weeks to make sure. Sorry, hold on.
That's so sad. I love your lives. There's always mystery noises in the background.
I worked really hard with the projects around here the past 3 or 4 weeks with the gates and with
you did.
The different lights and the cameras. Thank you, Babby. And just with other things that I'm kind of just coasting right now. I'm just basically relaxing, doing only the bare minimum, like waters and then feeding the animals, just sitting out there spending time with them. You mean
like the bare minimum, like you get all the necessary stuff done?
Well, yeah, I'm not like sitting, I'm like, doing their waters and feeding them every few days. I'll blow off the porch or blow out their barn or something like that with the blower. But other than that, I'm not taking on
heavy projects.
Not taking on any new projects. And just because it's good to be able to kind of relax and just, I guess live in peace.
Well, we've got a big project tomorrow.
What's that?
We have to delouse the chickens. Every single chicken has to get caught and deloused because we have a small lice outbreak. It's really not bad. It happens every, kind of change of seasons that, you need to do it. And I saw some lice on them, and so I ordered the stuff today, but then it got too dark, so we're going to have to catch every single chicken tomorrow, which means we also have to delouse Rocky, which is going to be just the absolute worst. Did we tell all the viewers about the possum that we found in the...
No, I haven't said anything about it. I don't know if you have.
Have I told y'all about the possum we found the other night?
That's unlikely because it only happened 2 nights ago.
It was definitely 3 or 4 nights ago. It was a while ago. I don't remember. It was I didn't tell you about the possum? Okay, get ready for story time. This was some stuff, okay? So, for some reason, could I tell you their names again? I think we're going to do peanut butter and jelly. Potentially. Or trio names like that. But I like the food names because it's gender neutral. Stop eating poop and trying to feed it to me.
Something I never thought I would hear.
You're cute.
Oh my goodness, look who came and joined. Can you pan the camera?
It's Cakey.
Cake.
Cake.
A lot of people ask about Cake. She don't show herself as much as Cup does. She's not as social as him. And I know that we talked about the congestive heart failure. But
she doesn't like birds either.
She's a really blessed kitty. We prayed so much for her, and we've given her medicine, and God's been God's been good to us, taking care of her. She's still thriving, even at 10 years old, and even with the CHF, she's still doing well.
She's
Still
doing
has
great.
spunky personality, as you can see. Enough to do this.
Very angry.
Okay, Kate.
She does not like birds either.
Sorry.
So the possum. So for some reason, that night, I hadn't fed my chickens yet, and I think, I don't know what happened, but it ended up being like 12 o'clock at night, and I was like, I have to feed the chickens, right? And so me and Ellie go outside to feed the chickens, and we brought the rabbits like a head of lettuce. Not lettuce, it was romaine. We brought them a head of romaine lettuce just to give them a treat. And so he goes and he sits in our rabbit enclosure. Stop eating poop. And I noticed that Rocky and his girls weren't going in their coop, and that they haven't been for like the past 2 weeks. And I thought, that's strange. Like, it's a little chilly tonight. Let me just make sure everything's okay in the coop. And so I start to look in the coop, and I don't see any eggs. Mind you, I'm in the run. So I'm in like the entrance where Rocky would go into the coop. I look and I don't see any eggs from that day, because I don't collect every day. I collect like every 2 or 3 days. And I see eggs strewn across the coop floor, and I'm like, what is happening? So I stick my head in, and I turn my head, and I come face to face with this ginormous possum, and it's hissing at me. It is like this far from my face. And so, of course, I do a bunch of screaming and hollering, because that's what you do. And I run off, and I take out of the run, and I'm screaming, midnight, you know. And I tell Ellie, and I'm like, there's a possum in there. You have to get it out. Well, do y'all want to know something that Ellie is terrified of?
Oh, no.
Possums.
Yeah.
Possums.
A little wee bit.
Wanted nothing to do with the possum. So I'm like, there is a possum in my chicken coop, and it's eating my eggs, okay? I don't care if it eats the eggs. You know, like if I lose some eggs, that's, you know, not the end of the world. It's not eating my chicken, so that's good. And so I start to, like, try to get this possum out. I tried a net, and normally they play possum, right? No, this guy, his tail was like this big around. And possums don't carry rabies. If you didn't know that, their body temperature is not a good host for rabies. And they do carry leprosy, but I think they can only get leprosy once they're like 2 years old, and they oftentimes don't live till they're 2 years old. I know a lot about possums. So,
how do you know so much about possums?
Because my mom loves possums, and she will let them live in the garage and things like that. And so you have to know about possums, because you don't want to get rabies or anything like that. They are animals that look like they have rabies, though. I will tell you that, guys. You gotta stop it. And so I thought it would play dead, but it didn't. So when I got the net and tried to put the net over it a few times, it just kept hissing. And finally, we had to get the water hose and spray inside the coop. And it left. It hasn't been back since. But y'all, I have never come face to face with a possum like that. And it scared the living crap out of me. I screamed. I ran. You could see it on the security camera, the fit I threw because of it. I mean, I'm lucky I didn't get bit, because even though they can't, like, give you anything like you would think they would, they can still really mess you up. And Ellie at one point was just like, just grab it by the tail. You grab it by the tail. You grab it by the tail. And so Lisa just said, you should have asked Jake. He's good at catching them. It was 12 o'clock. Jake was definitely asleep. Like, I even asked Ellie, I said, can you please call Jake? Like, can you?
It was like 1 or 2.
Okay, it was really late. Well, okay, the whole escapade started at midnight. That's not when it ended. And I was like, can you please just call Jake? He's like, Jake is asleep. And so we didn't call Jake. We just sprayed it. But if
we
it
didn't spray it.
you didn't actually spray it.
Pawpaw's water hose was nearby, because it was like in a corner.
I thought you actually sprayed it.
No. It was in a corner. So there's like a little opening right here, and it was kind of like in and around the corner. So I just sprayed through the opening, and it was close enough to scare it away.
It was crazy. At least it wasn't the giant snake Bree found in her coop. I saw that, and I'm pretty terrified of snakes too. We've had one snake incident. We do have a lot of cats, though. That's the one thing that's working for us. And I found one of our cats. Granted, it was a kitten, but it's good to know. I found one of the cats in the chicken run today, in the chicken coop. So, you know, they're all hanging out there and doing great things. Please stop. I do not need you to clean my ears. I do that myself. You do not need to do that. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this little live. I've got way too much duck poop on me to be comfortable anymore at this point. These little guys are getting tired, so I'm going to set up their little, you know, box area with their heat plate because they are getting a little cold. They're not cold, they're cool. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed, and these are going to be our ducks that hopefully turn out like Pablo, not in the looks, but in the personality. They're clearly already making their way there. And they're trying to feed me poop, so, you know, they're going to have a personality. But, yeah, I love and appreciate y'all's support so much. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll catch y'all next time. Another video. Can y'all say bye, friends? You say bye, friends? Are you going to try to feed them poop, too? Yeah. Bye, y'all.